Singaporean activist Jolovan Wham is facing 5 charges for participating in public assemblies without a permit, following his participation in vigils held ahead of the executions of individuals convicted of drug-related offences. According to Wham, the charges were related to assemblies involving Nagendran Dharmalingam, Abdul Kahar bin Othman, Nazari bin Najim, and Tongaraju Sapaya, all of whom were executed for drug offences. Wham revealed the charges through an Instagram post on 27 January, stating that he had been summoned to the Bidok Police Division and slapped with 5 charges related to the public assemblies. He added that a court hearing is scheduled for 3rd February at the State Court at 1 Havelock Square. He urged supporters to attend the session. The charges against Wham come after a series of demonstrations protesting executions of death row inmates. In a video posted on 23 January, Wham described being confronted by a police officer while holding a vigil outside Changi Prison. He and others were there following the execution of Syed Suhail bin Syed Zin, a 48-year-old Singaporean, that same morning.
Hi.
Now, what are you doing?
We're just lighting candles.
Okay. Do you know that you're not allowed to do that?
Why can't we light candles?
It's against the offense. It's against the law.
It's against the law to light a candle.
Alright. If you say you all continue to do this, you will have breach of offense.
Oh, but 7-month people all light candles on the road.
But it's not outside the prisons.
Okay. So what is the offense here? Is it because it's outside the prison, or is it because we are lighting the
We
candle?
are not here to discuss the offense. Okay. We are not
Because you just said it's an offense, what? So
I'm
you need
just
to.
telling you, I'm advising you that what you are doing is against the offense.
Okay. What is the offense?
So can you guys back out and leave?
But what is the offense first? We need to understand what's the offense, right?
Oh, is it okay that you guys can back out and leave?
But you explain to us first, the offense.
Like I say, I'm not here to discuss the law with you. I'm just here to advise you what you are doing. You're committed offense.
Oh. Yeah, but lighting candles, I mean, we're not causing any disturbance.
But it's not outside the prisons.
It's very peaceful, right?
It's
We're
not
not doing
outside the
anything.
prisons.
Yeah.
It's not outside the prisons.
Yeah, we just want to light candles only. Yeah, we're not causing any public
Okay,
disorder.
right now, I give you the advice. Can you back out and leave?
But what is the law specifically that we?
Like I say, I'm not here to discuss the law with you. I'm
Yeah.
giving you the advice. Back out and leave.
Okay.
So are you taking my advice?
Okay lah. I mean, you are the police, right? So there's nothing we can do. Okay. All right. We will pack up.
According to a statement released by Singapore's Central Narcotics Bureau on 23 January, Syed Suhail was executed after being convicted of trafficking at least 38.84 grams of diamorphine, or pure heroin. Singapore enforces strict drug laws, and trafficking over certain quantities can result in the death penalty. The online citizen understands from Jolovan Wham that he had initially been asked to provide a statement regarding his participation in the vigil for Syed Suhail. However, upon arriving for the interview, he was unexpectedly presented with 5 charges without any prior notice, following an unsuccessful attempt to postpone the interview until after the Lunar New Year. TOC asked if there had been any changes in how suspects are notified of such appointments, and whether this represented a deviation from past practices. TOC also understands that other activists have been called for further interviews with the police, and they speculate that they might also be handed charges in a similar manner. No response had been provided as of the time of this article's publication. Wham was previously convicted on 15 February 2021 of an offence under the Public Order Act for organising a public assembly without a permit. The conviction was related to a protest held on an MRT train on 3 June 2017 to commemorate the Marxist conspiracy, during which individuals were arbitrarily arrested under the Internal Security Act in 1987. He was handed a global fine of 8,000 Singapore dollars by the court, with other offences taken into consideration. In February 2022, Wham was fined 3,000 Singapore dollars for participating in an illegal assembly outside the state courts in 2018, where he took a photo without any bystanders watching him for less than 10 seconds. Wham chose to serve a 15-day jail term in lieu of paying the 3,000 Singapore dollars fine. The use of capital punishment in Singapore, particularly for drug offences, has drawn criticism from international human rights organisations and foreign diplomatic missions. The European Union delegation, alongside the diplomatic missions of Norway, Switzerland, and the United Kingdom, issued a joint statement on 24 January condemning the execution of Syed Suhail. The statement called for Singapore to adopt a moratorium on executions, emphasizing the death penalty's incompatibility with human rights and its failure as a deterrent to crime. We strongly oppose the use of capital punishment in all cases and in all circumstances. The death penalty is incompatible with the inalienable right to life and is a cruel, inhumane, and degrading punishment, the statement read. It further highlighted concerns over the irreversibility of miscarriages of justice and the lack of rehabilitative opportunities in cases involving capital punishment. Wham's activism has made him a prominent figure in Singapore's civil society, but it has also led to frequent confrontations with authorities. His previous charges include organizing public protests without permits and contempt of court. Despite this, he remains vocal about human rights issues, particularly the country's use of the death penalty. Singapore maintains that its tough drug laws are necessary to deter drug trafficking and protect its citizens. However, NGOs and rights groups argue that these laws disproportionately target vulnerable individuals and do not address the root causes of drug-related crimes. They also highlight that there is no credible evidence to suggest that the death penalty serves as an effective deterrent to crime. In contrast, Singapore has largely relied on public opinion and surveys to justify the continued use of capital punishment. Wham's upcoming court appearance on 3 February will be closely monitored by local and international observers.